Well, hello, everybody. I'm Priscilla Freed, and I've got somebody very special to introduce to you today. First, let me introduce myself briefly. I'm a lifestyle transformation coach. I'm here in Littleton, Colorado, and my vision and passion is to help you achieve optimal health, both in body and mind. My team and I do this through customized fitness training as well as lifestyle and mindset coaching. We do this in our studio in Littleton and online around the country. And I also love to partner with others who can help you achieve your best self. Because you see, in order to become the best version of yourself, you can't just focus on your body, right? You absolutely must train your mind. So I've invited my dear friend and fellow speaker, coach, sister in the Lord, Beatrice Bruno, and she's going to speak with us a little bit today on how you can make 2020 your best year and decade. We're going into a new decade here, peeps, that you can make it your best ever by going into it with a renewed mind. So Beatrice is going to be one of our key speakers in our upcoming conference, and it's called Summit 2020, Expand Your Vision. It's January 24th and 25th. And this is a whole life conference. It's dedicated to helping you achieve more than you've ever envisioned for yourself in 2020. If you want to achieve your best physical, financial, emotional, and mental health, you have got to register for this conference. And you've got to do it soon. I'm sure it's going to sell out. So let me tell you a little bit about Bea and why you want to be here to hear her speak. So first of all, Beatrice, she's an Army veteran, and she's I like how you say this, Bea, former, but always and forever drill sergeant.
Yes.
In fact, she calls herself the drill sergeant of life. And once you get a little taste of her, you can see why. So she's an ordained minister, she's a life coach, she's a writing coach, and she loves to show people how to get over yourself and let go of the past. And this past year has been a challenging one for Beatrice because she lost her beloved husband, John, whom she was married to for over 27 years. And so she's been sharing her journey and lessons of grief and to help others and to comfort others. And lastly, I want to say that she conducts Christian women's conferences around the world. She also mentors youth. And currently she has an RV ministry. So she's coming at us from her RV. She calls it, what do you call it, Bea? The
Sermonator mobile.
The Sermonator. It's the right. Drill sergeant of life Sermonator mobile. I love that.
Yes.
I'm excited that you're traveling, although you're flying this time to us. And
yes.
And welcome, Bea. Let's start with a little more about yourself.
Hey, thank you so much, Priscilla. And I am so excited about the conference in January because, as you said just now, we need to learn how to be the best version of ourselves. You know, for so long and so often, we fall into mediocrity, you know, and we won't allow ourselves to be the best version of us. And it's time for us as we go into 2020 and we get, you know, 2020 is always in ophthalmology, optometry. It's equated to that perfect vision, you know, and now we have to help people to see what is that perfect vision of themselves. What is that perfect vision of them in life, in health, in finances, in whatever area of their lives. What is it? And I know you asked me to tell you a little bit more about myself, but I had to start with that, the best version of myself. Because see, now I'm coming into the best version of myself. Right before the conference in January, I'll be turning 61 years old. Wow. I never even saw myself at 61 because I lived a riotous life. I lived a life that it probably should have ended many years ago, but God kept me, girl. I'm just saying, God kept me to bring me to this present point in time so that I can help somebody else. While I was in the military and serving as a drill sergeant, I had to help those soldiers that were coming from Fort Living Room to be the best version of themselves so that they could... Fort Living Room, girl, because many of them came, all they knew how to do was play video games. That's all they knew, you know. And so when they came into basic training, I had to help them to see what the best version of themselves was. And that would be, you know, being part of a great organization such as the United States Army. I have one soldier who's still in. He's been in for well over 30 something years. He's a command sergeant major. And
Wow.
every time I talk with him, he tells me, he says, drill sergeant, he still calls me drill sergeant. He says, drill sergeant, I wouldn't be who I am today if it had not been for you. Because he's continuing to be the best version of himself. And you know what I'm going to ask the attendees at the conference is, what is the best version of you? What is it that you have been holding yourself back from doing all this time because somebody else may have come along and said, well, you know, you could try it, but you're not going to make it. Because remember, you tried to do it before and you didn't quite make it. Well, you're not going to make it this time either. No, stop listening to those lies. Because if I had listened to those lies prior to me going into the military, I wouldn't be who I am today. And there's certain things that I have to stop listening to right now, even at the age of 60, so that I could be the best version of myself in this next decade. I'm excited about 2020 because this is going to give us all a time to see ourselves more clearly, okay? To see ourselves without the glasses of life. Okay, but to see ourselves with the perfect vision that God has given to all of us so that we can see who it is that he wants us to be, and we can go further and higher than we've ever gone before and be everything that he's called us to be for such a time as this. Priscilla, I look at you and I remember when. I remember the first conference that we did together. I remember the first building you were in for the Misfits. I remember, you know, I remember all that. And
I didn't even have a building.
That's what I'm saying, you know, and it was like, you know, you were over there at the college campus, you know, in that area. But I'm looking at you now and how you've grown and you have gotten so much better than that first Priscilla. Okay, and that's not saying that that first Priscilla was not a good person or good at what she's doing, but you've grown past that. And so I wonder, what is God going to do with you even further down the road? Because now that you're getting more vision of who you are and that vision, that best version of you, you know, what is it that God is showing you that's causing you to be even greater than that other person? This was before you and Robert even got married. You know,
he didn't even exist, right?
He didn't even exist. We didn't know anything about Robert. But now look at you now. You've grown and you've blossomed. You have blossomed, you know, into this person. And that's what we want to help people to do in 2020.
Yeah, and I appreciate that about you, B, is you have that influence on others to really inspire us to become better, to grow, to change. And that is the best, that is why we do these conferences. It's because we want to bring in resources and experts like yourself to give different perspectives and different points of view versus, you know, just from one. So we have Andy Christensen focusing on relationships. We have Jeremy Alexander Newsom on financial. And I like that you always are great to give us a, how do I want to say it? A needle in the booty. Help us
I like
take
that. That's good.
everything we learn and actually do something with it. And
Amen.
Can you give us just a little teaser of what we're going to do with you in the conference? I know it has something to do with an eagle.
Yes, it does. And I want you to think about this. Okay. I love seeing an eagle fly. Okay. I look at a lot of different videos of eagles and how when they soar through the sky, they don't flap their wings at all, but they soar. And as they soar, their bodies go, and I hope people are watching my hand and how the hand is just moving in a very comfortable fashion for the bird itself, because they're not flapping. They know exactly where they're going. And while they're soaring, their eyes are on that prey that's on the ground. We as a people, need to be able to come up higher so that we can soar, because what happens is the wind takes the eagle on its back, if you will, and the eagle is soaring on that wind. It's not worried about the wind being choppy or anything like that, but it's soaring on that wind. We need to be able to come up higher so that we can soar on the wind that's around us. And as we soar, we
instead of getting tossed around, which is what we do.
Come on.
Haters gonna hate, right? People
come on
us and stuff like that. And
that's right.
We have doubts
that's right.
want to pursue, right?
That's right. That's right. And so as we come up higher and we get that eagle's eye vision, we're able to look down at the ground and we see our prey. Because with the eagle will go down, get the prey, and then go back up. We have a tendency to look at the prey and say, oh, well, I can't do that. And I just, no, I won't be able to do that. And we stay down there on the ground. But we've got to be able to come to a point where we go back up.
And then the prey eats us.
There you go. There you go. No prey is going to eat us anymore. Okay, we're going to get our prey and we're going to eat it. We're going to consume it so that we can do everything that we're supposed to be doing.
I love that. Yeah, I love that. I love that. So everybody who's watching, I hope that you can see how Dee is she's a ball of fire, and you always fire me up. I want 2020 to be the best year and start off the best decade, for myself, my husband, for my family. And I really want to share with others, what you guys can do to help inspire them to achieve more than they ever thought possible. And I really encourage also for everyone to bring their spouse, to bring their significant other and do this together.
Okay, let me say something about that. Okay, now we're talking to our sisters from another mister. Okay, we want our sisters from another mister to bring our brothers from another mother. Why? Because as you come together, okay, in concert with each other, you're able to soar with each other. If you can't get together on this plane, one will be soaring and the other one will be pecking down on the ground, trying to figure out, well, what am I supposed to be doing down here? I don't know. And you're still up there trying to soar, but you got to look down and say, well, wait a minute, my partner is pecking. No, we don't want anybody to peck anymore. We want both of you to soar. And as you expand your vision in 2020, you'll be able to soar together like never before. Priscilla, I look at you and Robert, okay? You two are soaring with each other. You work in concert with each other to do the things that you're doing. And sometimes it's hard to do because you are a blended family, okay? But because you two love each other and you care for each other and you respect each other, you're able to soar together more than you are apart. And that's important because as Robert's children look at you both growing up, as your friends that have seen you and Robert come together in this marriage, as they watch you growing up, then they're able to look at their spouse, their life partner, and say, wait a minute, they're soaring. Let's see if we can get on that wave of wind that they're on so that we can soar better. And so that's what we're doing with 2020 Expand Your Vision Conference, bringing people together so that they can learn how to soar like never before and stop pecking at the doggone ground.
I love that.
I'm just saying.
I love that. Yeah, I love that. Here, let me put I'm going to put the link here also in the chat so that it shows up for everybody who is watching this. So it is summit2020.priscillafreed.com. summit2020.priscillafreed.com. Right now, we have an early bird rate. It goes until December 31st. Very generous. It's $50 off. So tickets are $149. It includes our happy hour that we have Friday night, which is get a chance to speak with and actually rub elbows with and get to know our amazing speakers like Beatrice and others. Is a great opportunity to network, to connect with like-minded people, and to really kick off this conference. Saturday morning, we have a workout at 7 a.m. Hey, drill sergeant, are you going to join us for the workout?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Come on. Come prepared to do push-ups, run, walk, whatever. Get ready, y'all.
You probably could lead us. So we
That
have
would
a
be great.
workout in the morning, and then we'll have our conference and with different breaks throughout the day. And we'll have a great panel as well. So we'll be able to interact. There's a lot of interaction with the speakers. It's really going to be amazing. And then there'll be a VIP dinner afterwards for anybody who wants to get more connection with the speakers. So it's going to be an amazing, amazing event. And don't miss it. I know this event is going to sell out. We're keeping it small. It's going to be at our studio in Littleton. And we really know that this is going to be so impactful for you to give you your best year ever and start your decade on the right foot and bring your partner. We really encourage you to do that. So Beatrice, you are such a joy. I'm so glad that I found you so many years ago now.
Amen.
That we're friends and everything that you have been doing and that God's been doing in your life. And I'm so excited to see you in January.
Yes, I'm excited about that. And I'm excited to meet your people that are coming to this, because it's time to empower folk. It's time for us to just impart to them everything that they're going to need so that the 2020, between 2020 and 2030, it will be the best 10 years that they've ever had before. I'm just saying.
Yes, love it. Love it. All right. Well, thank you so much, B. We'll see you very soon.
All right. God bless y'all.
Thank you.